Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if we find a way to win. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Utah Utes. Taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Utes will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will go to work first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Defense playing a bail technique. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And how about that? A lot of coaches talk about being aggressive and we're going to take shots, but then they get conservative in the game. But first drive coming out, showing this defense we are not afraid to throw the ball deep. Might keep that defense a little bit more conservative.
The Horned Frogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Reed. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Horned Frogs have this offense rolling. Looking for a gap. It's Washington. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Let's talk for just a second about TCU. It's the conference finale today. Win this one. Extra football ahead has taken a ton of hard work to get here, David, and they certainly can't afford to let down.
Yeah, and you people, Reese, you know, that looking ahead, always point to the future, like they need to win today. Like their goals are still in front of them, but today...
Breaks into the open, headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, TCU!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. They bring him down, but not before a really good return. Sets up this offense in solid field position. So Utah's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
And the Utes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The Utes will line it up on 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. On the move at the 30. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. All right, guys, let's take a beat here and think about Utah. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive lineman gave them a verbal commitment just last week. Touchdown, Utah! A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Reed. Finds his tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Horned Frogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the ground, it's Payne. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. All right, guys, let's think a little bit about big picture TCU. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting. Just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what is a commitment? Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. And the Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Off the RPO, complete.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Looking to scramble. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And the Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And here comes the punt team. Excellent coverage that. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to. There he goes. Picks up the first down, still moving. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's caught downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Finds a man in the middle. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got...
Touchdown, Horned Frog! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game. And defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Gets it out to the 33 before he goes out of bounds. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. From the gun to give, looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Get it out on the screen. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Under fire. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The short hands, it's Davis. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They're going back to the ground. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Oh, he's getting it. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Utes. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Makes the grab. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On the ground, it's Payne. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Davis. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's got his man. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And the Utes will move the sticks.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been
turning it on. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Army has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since they parachuted the ball into Michie Stadium, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by a field goal over UTSA. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. To the air, it's Reed. Makes a connection. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's James. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Baker. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. From the 25-yard... And it's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Washington. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He'll line it up from the right side. A 37-yarder coming up. Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. They'll leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Horned Frogs will kick it away to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Utah has it back and the offense coming onto the field. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Utah.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The Utes will have it 1st and 10. Give to the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Past the 30. Breaks into the open. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Quickly complete. And they're able to get him down.
Running backs nowadays, they are wide receivers. I mean, you got to feature them in the pass game. Why? Because you get matchups on linebackers like this. Great job getting them the football near the line of scrimmage. Bam, break a tackle, make something happen, get 10-plus yards. 3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here comes the heat. Couldn't find a man and just throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Horned Frogs send out the punt unit.
Number 16 in punt formation to kick it away.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They go to the ground. There he goes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Parker. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, going up top. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. The official says no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. Right there to... And that'll be a loss of 3. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Johnson looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big way.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Quick completion to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Snagged out of the air. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do out once he has it.
They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Slithers into space. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Well, I don't think the defense was expecting a run on that last 4th and 2 play. Good job by the offense keeping them off balance with that play call.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. The give to the back. Nice move there. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Red pass, it's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Screen pass just not working there. And you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and...
Touchdown, TCU! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability, where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something... Guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in games.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Gives it on the option. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Setting up the screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. They'll go back to the ground. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Utes are on the move. Leaves it with the back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And man, you gotta like the swarm of this defense. You got to get in the backfield, make some penetration, and realize the first guy's not gonna always get that big sucker on the ground. Like, he's a big, strong dude. He's breaking tackles, but still swarming to the football, and this defense still gets a tackle for a loss.
Gonna try to get it himself. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. The Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Parker. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Got enough for the first down. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Utes! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score is tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. DBs will try to keep everything in front. The throw to the outside is complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Grabbed behind the line. It's Washington. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. He's got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to throw, it's Reed. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down. Inside the 45. Turning it on. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Looking downfield on first down. On target. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Looking to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, it's hard. This is the hardest time because you got to have plays, you got to have scripts, because you know they're sitting back with all the DBs on the field in a dime package playing pass. How can we get first downs? How can we complete passes and get out of bounds to try to save some of this clock as we move the ball down the field?
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the fourth, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. And the pass is caught for a touchdown, and it looks as if we could be heading to overtime.
They got the touchdown, guys, but I don't know if they're going to be able to even get a playoff after this onside kick attempt. If they recover it, they're going to have to do it super quick to give themselves a chance for the Hail Mary into the end zone to win.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. And finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
We'll get it started here in overtime. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Here's a heat. Makes the grab, it's Payne. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Caught in the backfield. It's Baker. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
If he runs this back, this game's over. And that will put a stamp on it. A game-deciding play as they seal it with a pick.
And what a mistake by the offense. Here in overtime, throwing that interception. They're now going to give the ball to the opponent. All they need is a field goal now to win.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Third and long, and they want to be careful here not to go backwards and make a potential game-winning kick tougher. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good. Wins the game in overtime.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it.